artisan's point of view.
As the saying goes, cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. 2020 has just begun, and it's a great time to set new goals and New Year's resolutions for the rest of the year. As for me, I wish that I will have more vegetables in this new year because I started this plan since last December, and I hope that this move will actually influence the people around me and also around the world to eat more vegetables. How about you, Desmond?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Varan. I want to go not completely meatless, but at least cut down on meat as well. So you better take me out to more meals.
Okay.
I'm sure many of you guys are in the process of making or refining your New Year's resolutions list. Whatever's on your list, I think the most important thing is to maintain a positive attitude. Now, for me personally, exercise is really important. So in this new year, I'm going to be trying some new sports that I don't usually do. Snowing in Hong Kong seems, well, impossible, but it doesn't mean that we don't get a chance to experience some winter sports. The skiing simulator provides a great chance for you to enjoy this fun exercise with endless trails and slalom courses. It can improve upper-lower body separation, hip angulation, rolling your knee and ankle, a very interesting experience.
And this simulator provides an alternative way to enjoy the slope. You can also choose different snow conditions, including hard-packed, soft, or icy snow, offering a great opportunity to train like a pro athlete.
Wow, those simulators are slightly different from what I expected. It's easy to pick up, and especially when there's no ski lifts or wet snow that will get in your way. So all you need to focus on is on the basics and to have fun.
Well, Varan, the ski and snowboard simulators are just a warm-up. There are lots of other things for us to try here, and they're all pretty high intensity, so I hope you're ready.
Are you ready?
It's time for some hardcore training. This boxing machine reacts by adapting to your movements, and the AI component allows you to learn how to enhance hand-eye coordination, balance, and accuracy. You can simply select a setting to make it either a stationary punch bag or an actual boxer to train with. Hey, Varan, you know what? I'm feeling a little like Floyd Mayweather.
Haha, watch me. Look, Des, don't mess with me, or I'm going to treat you like this boxing machine. Ha ha ha. Des, I hope you still have enough energy after that boxing machine, because we're going to try this trampoline workout. From my understanding, trampoline is good for improving your balance, coordination, as well as testing your response.
Trampoline's great, Varan. What I like about this activity is that you can have a good workout either battling your partner or playing alone in an interactive kind of setting. Quite interesting.
Yeah, Des, can you do a front flip?
Not gonna show you.
Designed and tailored for both experienced climbers and first-time climbers of all ages, this indoor climbing wall is going to test your body coordination as well as decision-making.
Different from the usual climbing wall, this 8 meters tall tower comes with 4 different challenges. Climbers can either navigate over the hemispheres by using 2 different types of holes, or challenge themselves by getting to the top without missing any colors.
They can even try to figure out which stones to hold on to and the direction, in order to compete against each other to race to the top. This climbing wall is absolutely not for the faint-hearted.
Speaking of faint-hearted, this ninja track is specially designed for those who have a fearless mentality.
Inspired by a famous sports entertainment competition, this ninja track combines 10 different elements, including free running, climbing, and jumping. With an array of route choices, players can choose the best one that fits their fitness level.
With 3 sessions incorporating 7 types of obstacles, this fun and exciting activity can be a standalone challenge, or it can be treated as one circuit with progressive levels of difficulty.
The complex movements and variety of challenges can improve our body coordination, agility, balance, and core strength. So for those who want to become a ninja master, this is your moment.
Wow, that was so much fun. Guess what, Des? I think I just thought of a new Year's resolution. It's to play like a child every day. Playing hard really helps me loosen up.
Well, to have fun like a kid is good, of course, but I say it'd be even better if we got some kids to play with us.
Well, I think someone's ready to be a dad.
We'll see what happens, but you know what? I found a cool game in here that's right for adults and kids, and it not only works our bodies, but also our minds. Now, don't think what we see in front of us is simply a flat screen. The audio and visual system here can get your senses, body, and mind running at full speed. With over 20 interactive physical edutainment games that involve math, physical education, geography, and even music, along with motor skills and cardio, it's perfect for the kid that wants to play and learn.
This is really challenging. You definitely need to be mentally and physically ready for this game, or you're going to be way far behind once you missed a part. Des, wait and see. I'm going to beat you on this.
I'm ready for a rematch. Are you?
Let's wait and see.
Telford, you know what? I've traveled to and lived in a lot of places, but Hong Kong still holds a special place in my heart.
Well, Hong Kong is indeed a blessed place. Putting aside its optimal climate and dazzling skyline, I think it is one of the best foodie hubs in the world.
No doubt. Easy access to a variety of different seasonal ingredients from all around the world contributes to an exciting food scene here.
And good news for the crab lovers as winter spells a feast of the Matsuba Crab, a seasonal delight that comes all the way from Japan. Tucking in Matsuba Crab, which is a winter staple dish in Japan, is one of the best ways to toast to a new year.
Characterized by its long and nicely spread out legs, bright color shell with a glossy surface, as well as its sweet and plump meat, Matsuba Crab is an excellent ingredient for you to get a taste of the Sea of Japan. While there are numerous preparation methods to feast on this seasonal treat, tempura is a popular way of cooking Matsuba Crab.
Everything seems to be more tempting when it's fried.
Absolutely. Accompanied by a quality batter blend and sesame oil that's imported directly from Japan, the deep-fried crab legs are light and crisp in texture and delicate in flavor.
If you're looking for a dish that brings out the most of a Matsuba crab, then the grilled crab is something that you cannot miss.
Crab legs are grilled till the exteriors are slightly charcoaled and laced with a hint of smoky flavor. Meanwhile, the interiors are still moist and delicious.
You can savor the pure umami of Matsuba crab with just a pinch of salt, or dip the meat into richly flavored and creamy crab miso. Absolutely mouth-watering.
I like seafood and I like crab, but it's a lot of work, so if you were to invite me for Shanghainese hairy crab, I'm not that excited. But today's crab feast was perfect, especially that tempura crab leg, because part of the shell had already been taken off. And the rest of the leg was deep fried, so even the shell turns into like a chip. You can eat that too, so I can be lazy and get my crab too.
When it comes to seafood, especially crab, freshness is the key. So I think sometimes the best way to savor the umami of the crab is through the humblest way.
With a crab that is so fresh, you can simply boil it in a pot of lightly salted water and get the best of its original flavor.
Yet you can accentuate the umami and sweetness of the Matsuba crab meat by steaming it in a pot filled with fragrant rice.
Steamed in a Japanese traditional iron pot, the seasonal crab is then served alongside Miyazaki green soya bean. What a warm and homey dish, perfect for sharing.
You know, I like Matsuba crab because it's such a versatile ingredient, whether you're having it as tempura, grilling it with just a bit of salt, or cooking it in a kama pot. It's so simple and you can't go wrong with it.
And I guess in such chilly weather, nothing beats indulging such seasonal goodie with
with a seasoning hot pot.
Keep the winter spirit alive with shabu shabu, Japanese signature hot pot dish.
The Matsuba Crab is served in a mini hot pot of flavorful dashi soup, along with seasonal vegetables such as the kujo negi, a type of Japanese spring onion that brings a luscious flavor to the pot.
Hot pot is not just a great way to preserve crab meat's original qualities, but also a perfect dish to keep our body warm during this time of the year. After the break, enjoy a unique vintage car ride and fall in love with the retro beauty.
And appreciate craftsmanship at the highest level. As you stroll around the mid-levels region of Hong Kong, you can see many tastefully designed architectures from the colonial era. This garage that was built in the 1930s is one of the great examples.
But today, we're not just here to appreciate the nostalgic charm of this area.
Instead, we are catching up with Wilson Chu, a young gentleman who has a proper passion for all things classy, from historic buildings to classic automobiles.
Wilson, I know you have a number of vehicles, and we have two of your favorite cars here today. Why do you like these two?
Okay, so I have my daily driver on the left. I've owned it since my university graduation. So it's my holiday car. It's a vintage car. I imported from the UK 5 years ago. And I only drive it when the weather is nice and I'm in a good mood.
Now, it's often said that a car is a manifestation of one's taste and character. Do you feel these two cars represent you?
Well, sort of. Take this car, for example. It had been owned by a UK doctor back in England. And now I'm the owner and I'm a medical doctor myself too. So it feels to me that the story continues. Okay. And classic cars to me are like time capsule. Every time when I drive it, it feels like time has gone back for 50 years.
And what year is this car?
In 1964.
64, okay. Now let's go back to your daily ride over here. What attracts you to this car?
Well, it's my favorite German car brand, first of all. It drives very well in the city and it performs very well on the track. So I've chosen it. Drive the classic car regularly. It should be put in an indoor parking, away from direct sunlight, rain. Yeah, that's pretty much. Just have your passion on it.
What about in terms of taking care of the chrome or the leather? Any special tips on that?
Well, I normally took it to a car specialist for repair and maintenance. As for the mechanical parts and also for the cosmetic area.
Now, I drive an old car myself, and as owners of classic cars, we know problems arise.
That's true.
It's inevitable.
That's true.
So what advice would you have for somebody who's thinking of buying a collectible or classic car?
Well, before making a purchase, we have to understand that classic cars, unlike modern cars, it requires lots of time, effort, passion, and knowledge of the mechanics of a car, I mean. Besides, it's really uneasy to use it as a daily driver, you know, because of their mechanical limitations and their reliability issue. For example, it really feels like an oven when you're sitting in it in midsummer, because there is no aircon and the cooling system of this car is rather prehistoric.
We must learn to walk before we can run. To become a true master, you need to start with a solid foundation. And to a Japanese sushi chef, the journey of becoming a sushi master starts with rice preparation.
Hashimoto-san said sushi is considered an art form. For the method of preparation, process, to the taste, it is all in the details. In his opinion, rice can be considered the most important component of sushi.
Sushi rice is the basic building block of many sushi variations. It is the crucial ingredient of any sushi dish as it determines the quality of the sushi you make.
Hashimoto-san uses quality sushi rice sourced directly from Niigata Prefecture. To ensure the rice comes out fluffy with the intact grain each time, he cooks it on a gas stove, which is also a part of the tradition in sushi making, as gas stoves distribute heat evenly, so one can be sure that every grain of rice will be cooked to perfection.
After the rice is cooked, let the rice cool down for 10 minutes before transferring it to a round, flat-bottom wooden tub for seasoning. When the rice is cooled, start pouring the sushi vinegar that is made of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt, and begins puncturing the rice rapidly with a wooden spoon.
To produce chewy and delicious sushi rice, Hashimoto-san suggests not to stir and squish the rice while mixing in the vinegar. Only use a wooden spoon to handle cooked rice, as a metal spoon would damage the rice. When the grains become nice and shiny, then the perfect sushi rice is ready.
That's all the time we have for this week's episode. If you want to find out more about what we have introduced, remember to log on to our website.
Are you ready to take the next step in our sweet journey? In the coming weeks, we will continue to revel in the finer things in life. Besides feasting on some of the most tasty Sicilian specialties, we will also check out innovative designs from Britain and have a chat with the creator behind them. Also, explore unique ways to stay healthy in different stages of life. Join us again next time.